So, this is story time this morning, only it's a true story. Many years ago, about 65 years ago, a little bundle was born. As a baby, I couldn't walk yet. And I had godly parents. My mom and my dad, they went to church. Even before I was born, I was going to church, because when I was in my mother's womb, she was going to church. So I was hearing the word before I was born. And I grew up, and I could hear my mother singing songs around the house as she would go about her daily chores. I can remember one of her favorite songs was, and I can remember her singing them. And different times I would come home late at night when I was a teenager, and I had the use of my dad's car. Ooh. Couldn't put a scratch or a dent on it. Oh, I had the car, man. Wow. I wrecked it. Couldn't put a scratch or a dent on it. I went beyond that. I can remember coming home late at night, and Mom would be in her bedroom, and she would be there by her bedside, and she would be praying for us. And I'd tiptoe past the room. Mom had sensitive hearing, and she would say, "Yes, Lord, even that one that's going past the bedroom door." I said, "Oh, man, busted." But when I was getting older, me and God kind of went our separate ways, or so I thought. And there was one point in my life when I knew God wanted me to do something. I didn't know what. I didn't care. I didn't want to do it. I got so angry at God that I shook my fist. And I looked toward heaven, and I said, "Look, God, here's the deal. You're up there. I'm down here. When I get old and gray and decrepit and I can't hardly get out of my wheelchair anymore, then maybe we can make a deal. Until then, let me alone." And that's how I talk to God. I can just picture God sitting up there and saying, "Oh, you stupid kid. I ain't gonna let you alone." And oh, I thank God he didn't. I grew up, I got married, I had our first little girl, and I had the world by the tail. I had a good job, I had a good-looking wife, I had a little place to live. I was on top of the world. I didn't need anybody or anything. One morning, in the last days of August in '69, the alarm went off like it usually did, and I got awake, rubbing my eyes, trying to get things focused. I sat on the edge of the bed. And I asked my wife, I said, "Is my life insurance paid up?" She says, "Yeah, why?" I said, "I don't know. I just thought I'd ask." And I kind of sunk back in the bed, back on the pillow. I said, I don't know if I want to go to work today or not." "Well," she said, that's up to you." I said, "I'm just a little bit tired." She said, okay. She says, whatever you want to do. I laid there for a few minutes, and I thought, yeah, well, we could use the money, so, okay. I got up. Now, the day before this, I was having problems with the truck. I was driving a dump truck. A tractor and a trailer, dump trailer. And it wasn't working right. It didn't stop quite like it should. I would have to start braking it before I normally would. And so when I took it to the shop, I told the mechanic, I said, there's something wrong with the truck. It's not braking like it's supposed to. And he said, okay. He says, we'll take a look at it. He said, just park it over there. I said, okay. I did. I got a call about 11 o'clock that night. Your truck's fixed. It's ready to go. It'll be waiting on you when you get here in the morning. I said, good deal. So I got up and took a quick shower, got dressed, and went out the door. You ever have that gnawing at you that there's something just not right, but you don't know what it is, and you just kind of shrug it off? That's what I did. I just shrugged it off. Something just didn't sit right. I got down to work, and my uncle was working at the same place I was, and we talked for a few minutes. Then we left. I remembered that the truck the day before didn't stop quite right. So when we got out on the highway, I hit the brakes a few times, and oh yeah, worked good. Not a problem. How good. They fixed the brakes. Great. Now I can go about my daily work. We left and come up to the stone quarry there by Idlewild Park. Climbed a hill, got loaded. We were going to Somerset. They were doing a construction job over there, and they needed the gravel. Come down the driveway up there, okay. It's a pretty steep hill when you're coming down, especially in a truck. They were in a hurry to get that construction done, so we were told to take as much gravel as we could. Well, I had about 50,000 pounds on. I was overloaded. But hey, Ligonier to Somerset, that's just a short jump. So we started. He was in the lead and I was following. Come down out of the stone quarry, hit Route 30, going up through Ligonier, up through Laughlin Town. Just a little bit past about the halfway mark, the engine shut off. Man, that's weird. That's never happened before. My first thought was, oh, great. They fixed one thing and messed up something else. That's just great. So my hand was shaking, and I don't know why. At that time, I didn't know why. So I reached down, and I turned the key. It fired right back up again. I made it to the top of the mountain there. And there's a place where you pull over before you start down the other side. I pulled over there, and I stopped the truck and got out and checked the brakes. Yeah, everything's working fine. My uncle, which was ahead of me, was